For over 3 decades, Africa has been absent from the Formula One calendar, leaving a void that many in the motorsport community have been eager to fill. Now, a fierce competition is underway to bring the world's most prestigious racing series back to the continent, with Rwanda and South Africa leading the charge. Both nations are pushing hard to secure a Grand Prix by 2027, setting the stage for a high-stakes battle that could redefine Africa's place in the global motorsport landscape. The prospect of an African Grand Prix has long been championed by 7-time world champion Lewis Hamilton, who has spoken passionately about the need for F1 to expand its reach to the continent. That sentiment is now being echoed by many within the paddock, including reigning champion Max Verstappen. "I would like to race in Africa. We're very excited to be on that road," Verstappen told BBC Sport Africa. His enthusiasm is shared by McLaren's Lando Norris, who believes Africa is the perfect place to introduce the sport to new audiences. While both Rwanda and South Africa are eager to claim the honor of hosting Africa's next Grand Prix, their approaches could not be more different. Rwanda is putting forth an ambitious and innovative bid, aiming to seamlessly blend motorsport with sustainability and natural beauty. Meanwhile, South Africa is relying on its deep-rooted motorsport history and the already established Kyalami circuit to bolster its claim. Often referred to as the land of 1,000 hills, Rwanda is embracing its stunning natural landscape as part of its bid. President Paul Kagame formally announced the country's intent to host a Grand Prix in December, securing the backing of the president of motorsport's world governing body, the FIA. Africa deserves an F1 event, and Rwanda is the best place, FIA President Mohammed bin Sulayem asserted. At the heart of Rwanda's proposal is a brand new racing circuit designed by former Benetton driver Alexander Wurz. The track, located approximately 25 kilometers from the capital, Kigali, is expected to be a fast, flowing circuit weaving through forests and wrapping around a picturesque lake. The layout, which features dramatic elevation changes and challenging corners, has already received high praise from top F1 drivers. Verstappen, who visited Rwanda during the FIA Awards last month, described the circuit as amazing, while Ferrari's Charles Leclerc highlighted the potential for thrilling overtaking opportunities. However, constructing a Formula One standard circuit from scratch is no easy task. The track must adhere to the FIA's strict safety regulations, accommodate top-tier facilities for teams, media, and fans, and integrate with Rwanda's existing infrastructure. Estimates suggest that the project could cost over $270 million, a hefty sum for a country of Rwanda's size. Yet, the government views the investment as part of a broader strategy to establish itself as a global sports destination. Christian Gakweya, president of the Rwanda Automobile Club, emphasized the long-term vision behind the bid. "It's about Rwanda's growth, its people, and its place on the world stage," he explained. The government expects that hosting an F1 race would significantly boost Rwanda's tourism industry, which generated over $620 million in 2023. Chief Tourism Officer Irene Murwa pointed out that the event would provide extensive benefits beyond just motorsport. From job creation to infrastructure upgrades, these events touch lives across the country. Hosting F1 would be another step in our journey to becoming a world-class destination. Another key pillar of Rwanda's bid is its commitment to sustainability. The country has already positioned itself as a leader in environmental responsibility, having banned single-use plastics and invested heavily in renewable energy. Gakweya has pledged that Rwanda's Grand Prix will uphold the highest environmental standards, aligning with F1's broader goal of achieving net zero emissions by 2030. In recent years, Rwanda has successfully hosted major international sporting events, including the Basketball Africa League and the upcoming Road World Championships for cycling. The country has also raised its global profile through the Visit Rwanda campaign, partnering with European football clubs such as Arsenal, Paris Saint-Germain, and Bayern Munich. However, Rwanda's efforts to position itself as an international sports hub have not been without controversy. Critics argue that the government is using high-profile sporting events to distract from its human rights record, a practice often referred to as sports washing. Organizations such as Human Rights Watch have accused Rwanda of suppressing freedom of expression and violating due process. Lewis Mudge, the Central Africa director at the organization, stated, "Increasingly, we're seeing the space for political autonomy shrink." Additionally, Rwanda has been accused by United Nations experts of supporting the M23 rebel group, worsening the humanitarian crisis in neighboring DR Congo. The Rwandan government has strongly denied these allegations, dismissing them as attempts to undermine the country's progress. FIA President Ben Sulayem brushed off concerns about sports washing, stating, "When people cannot get what they want, they always blame it on sports washing. I honestly don't care about what they say. I believe that what we are doing is right." In contrast to Rwanda's ambitious new project, South Africa is banking on its established motorsport history and the existing Kyalami circuit to secure the Grand Prix. Kyalami, which hosted 23 F1 races between 1967 and 1993, remains one of the most iconic circuits in African motorsport. Unlike Rwanda, South Africa does not need to build a circuit from scratch. Instead, the government and private investors would only need to upgrade Kyalami to meet modern F1 standards. The estimated cost of hosting the race is around $106 million, significantly less than Rwanda's proposed $270 million investment. Sports Minister Gayton McKenzie has been vocal about the economic benefits of bringing F1 back to South Africa. F1 will create jobs, boost tourism, and showcase South Africa to the world, he said, comparing the event's impact to the 2010 FIFA World Cup, which was initially met with skepticism but proved to be a major success. McKenzie also dismissed the notion that F1 is a sport only for the wealthy, pointing out that corporate sponsorship interest has been overwhelming. Private sector sponsors have already offered more than $20 million for hospitality rights alone. Despite their different approaches, both Rwanda and South Africa face significant financial and logistical challenges in securing an F1 race. Beyond the initial investment, the successful bidder will need to pay an annual race promotion fee of between $15 million and $50 million to Liberty Media, the commercial rights holder of F1. Additionally, yearly track maintenance costs are expected to average $18 million. Infrastructure will also play a crucial role in determining which nation secures the Grand Prix. Rwanda must ensure it has enough accommodation and transport options to support the influx of fans, while South Africa will need to guarantee government backing and private investment to finalize the Kyalami upgrades. Regardless of whether the race is held on the scenic hills of Rwanda or the historic tarmac of Kyalami, Formula One's return to Africa will be a momentous occasion. The continent has long been absent from the sport's global tour, and bringing it back represents a chance to inspire new generations of fans, drivers, and engineers. For Rwanda, securing the Grand Prix would symbolize its emergence as a major player on the global sports stage. For South Africa, it would be a revival of its storied motorsport legacy. Ultimately, the decision will come down to a combination of financial feasibility, infrastructure readiness, and F1's long-term vision for expansion. But one thing is clear: whether in Kigali or Johannesburg, the return of Formula One to African soil will be an event that reshapes the sport and leaves an indelible mark on the continent. Hello, McLaren faithfuls. Stand a chance of winning $1,000 by hitting that like button, drop a comment below, and subscribe so you never miss any McLaren and F1 updates with relaxing ASMR elements. Your support is what keeps this incredible community growing stronger every day. It costs you nothing to like and subscribe, but it helps the channel tremendously. Let's continue the conversation and share our passion for McLaren and F1 together. As a YouTube member, you can also discover my journey as a passionate creator navigating life with challenging disabilities. Despite the obstacles, I'm determined to follow my dreams and share my love for McLaren and F1 with the world. By becoming a YouTube member, you'll not only be supporting my dream, but you'll also gain access to exclusive content, including untold stories of legendary F1 drivers and much more. Your support can truly make a difference in my life, helping me continue to do what I love. Join McLaren Faithful's membership below and enjoy.